Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading. It's so nice to see you guys again. I hope that you have a spectacular week. I hope you had wonderful weekends. If you want to check out my website, I make handmade spiritual tools. If you resonate with my energy and want to use some of my energy in your own practice, check that out if you're interested. That is in my description. I do personal readings. I am not accepting new clients right now, but I probably will be able to at the end of this month, beginning of October. I will let you guys know for certain when I am open for new clients. If you are interested in tipping me, at the bottom of my description, I have my Venmo and PayPal. Okay, I'm going to use an astrology deck to get the general energy, and then we're going to clarify. This deck is dramatic. It brings up a lot, so we'll see. This is going to be a reading that we're channeling quite a bit. That's kind of just, these cards are kind of deep for me. I connect with them, so anytime I bring these cards out, this deck, it is, I don't know where my, I'm not going to reach down there. It's covered in a couple different boxes. I have like 10, probably like 10. I have a lot of decks out. I've been doing personal, so I have a lot of decks out. Anyway, who cares? Let's see. All right, what does Leo have coming in? Let's see, guys. The first card out is I don't know why this word, every time this card comes out, I'm like, damn it. I hate assertion. 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 Assert. I don't know why I have a hard time saying this word. It just sounds like urchin, like sea urchin, and it makes me feel like I'm doing it wrong. Assertion. Assertion. I don't know. I know what the word is. It's just hard for me. I don't know why. It's hard for me to pronounce that one word. Not that one word. There are many words that is difficult for me to pronounce. I'm not ashamed. I ideally would be able to pronounce everything without issue, but you know, I struggle with pronunciation. It is what it is. Anyways, Leo. Somebody has a Gemini or Virgo placements, and I need you to get out of my face. I'm just playing. I'm kind of tired. I just did the Soulful Sunday on Dark Magic. There was a lot to get into, and I feel like we barely scratched the surface. I'm fatigued, and I get a little chatty and goofy, but I wanted to get these out for you guys because I know people are like waiting for their sign. So anyways, assertion, 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 right? Assertion, assertion. I don't care. Sun and Aries here. Somebody is slaying dragons, conquering your demons. Sun and Aries. Aries is the first house, house of self. Your focus right now is on yourself. So first house is how we feel about ourselves. And also how we're perceived by others. So somebody's sun right now, which you have 3 suns out. So you have sun in Aries, sun in Aquarius, and sun in Cancer coming out. So we'll clarify. We'll clarify. We'll get into those cards. Hold on. I'm bouncing around. It's going to be one of those readings. You wanted this reading, didn't you? If you hear snoring, that is my dog, Callie. Guest appearance. Pitbull snores. Okay. Saturn in Leo is the next card out. So Saturn is the planet of karma. It is also restrictions. So somebody is trying to put more focus on themselves. Now this may be in terms of, you know, eating better, you know, taking better care of themselves, grooming. It's that sort of energy, but it's also with this card here with the imagery, I get, you know, slaying your demons. Somebody is taking a look at themselves and how they kind of operate in their life. They're having kind of a time where they're looking at themselves, what they've been accepting in their life, what they might need to work on. It's good energy. So yeah, with Saturn and Leo, you guys are Leos. Fifth house is the house of dating. It's a fun, casual encounters of children too. So I get here that somebody is kind of restricting themselves when it comes to dating, going out, having fun. You're kind of trying to pull back and put more focus on like what you need to do to better yourself. I think somebody is kind of, it might have been a situation where you were going out a lot, you were socializing a lot. That might have been your focus before, but now we're kind of pulling back. It's Virgo season, so we're psychoanalyzing ourselves, trying to get ourselves together. There's nothing wrong with that, somebody is growing. Sun in Aquarius after that. So again, the sun, our focus, 11th house. 11th house is rebellion, marching to the beat of your own drum, is being detached. It's also community, humanitarianism. Again, somebody is kind of restricting themselves. I get an energy of you used to be somebody that went out a lot, you might have partied, and now you're kind of trying to pull back from that. You're more in kind of like isolation mode and looking at, you might be looking at like friends who you've been allowing into your life, the communities that you partake in. And you're recognizing that you kind of want to, it's an energy of, let me figure out the type of person that I want to be and how I want to grow in my life, and spend more time aligning with that and kind of looking at the like things that I put a lot of my time and energy into, and is that necessarily where I want to be going. So it's a positive energy here. The next card out is Mercury and Taurus, resistance. So Mercury is the planet of communication, of thinking. In Taurus here, it's not good. Not if you have a Taurus Mercury that something is bad. It's your thinking is based in stubbornness. That's this kind of energy. And I'm not saying that if that's your placement, you're stubborn, but if you have, Leos are stubborn as well. It's a fixed sign. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, all stubborn because you're fixed. But out of the stubborn group, the fixed signs, which one is an earth sign that is symbolized by a bull? Taurus. So your thinking is a little bit too rigid here. I get that you do want to pull away from going out as much, partying as much. You might be even trying to be more careful about who you're dating. But I get that your thinking right now is a little bit too stubborn, and you are resisting change here. It's like you're wanting to rebel in a way, but you're also trying to, you're more so trying to protect yourself. So it's an energy here that you want to do the right thing. You want to grow. You want to align, but it's like you're almost putting too much pressure on things, especially when it comes to relationships. Somebody is putting a little bit too much pressure on, because it's like dating is the focus here, Leo. The restriction here is coming when we are in the fifth house of fun, of casual encounters, of dating, of casual sex, of children. So if you're not trying to restrict your children, it's more so like you're not allowing yourself to have fun here, and you're being a little bit too serious. I get that you have kind of detached and tried to pull back, which is fine, but your thinking process right now, or the person you're connecting with, is very rigid. It's like they want what they want, and they're being kind of stubborn, and they're not allowing things to flow. Part of being on a spiritual journey is understanding, manifestation. I am, my experience is a product of my inner state and what action I am putting forth, what I'm manifesting into my life. But it's not always you, it's also you are a co-creator with the universe. as a whole. So I get here that somebody does need to kind of make a decision around communication. Mars and Gemini make a decision around communication. And then Jupiter and Sagittarius, expansion when it comes to your spiritual knowledge. Expansion when it comes to, Sagittarius is long distance travel. It's higher knowledge. It's like going back to school for higher, it's like collegiate, bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate. It's also like, it's principle here. So it is an energy of religious studies and also spiritual studies. So people that have strong Sagittarius are people that have kind of very strong morals, and they stick to them, and they get very offended when people go against them. So with Jupiter here, expanding when it comes to your spirituality, your knowledge, your morals too. Sun in Cancer. Focus on your foundations. So again, I don't get that this is bad energy. The two cards that are kind of they're not negative cards, but the two cards creating the resistance here are Saturn and then Taurus influences, which is interesting because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So Venus is, love and luxury. So it's also abundance. You do your love manifestation on, I don't want to say love spells because we do not promote any type of manipulative magic here. It's not a good idea. Love spells are always bad. Don't do love spells. I want to manifest a soul partner. I want to manifest a soulmate. I want to manifest somebody that would be a good person in my life. Not anyone specifically. When we start getting into magic on a specific person, that is manipulative, that is, interfering with that person's free will, it's not okay. But if you're doing a spell to manifest love, if you're doing a spell to manifest money, typically those would be done on a Friday, which is Venus Day. So again, resistance. When it comes to who you're dating, what you're allowing into your life, fun. So I get here that somebody's kind of in a energy where they feel like they need to kind of protect themselves. I don't know if it's been where you kind of recognized, it's a gossip as I cut the deck. I don't know if you recognize that the people that you had casual encounters with, maybe your party friends, people you were casually dating, were kind of sinister in nature and you feel the need to protect yourself. But make sure, Leo, that you're not protecting yourself so much that you're not allowing things to come into your life, that you feel like you need to control how and when somebody comes into your life, because it might be that as you start to pull back and focus on yourself, the universe decides that's when you need to meet the person, and don't block good connections out of your life because there have been people in your past that have been karmic in nature, especially with the Saturn here. I get that you recently learned a lesson with something casual. So either people that you encountered casually, again, fun, having too much fun and not being super serious and kind of, learning a hard lesson when it comes to that. Or somebody that you were dating casually, you recognize that they're karmic and you're trying to kind of pull back and focus yourself and maybe even trying to slay some demons. Again, with the gossip card that wanted to come out. Too afraid to move, fears rejection, and then the gossip card coming out again. You might feel the need to kind of protect yourself right now, to try to protect your image, because the people that you thought were, friends that you could hang out with every once in a while weren't so good. And somebody might be trying to spread lies about you right now. So you're kind of learning a hard lesson and pulling back. But again, don't be too rigid in your thinking. Anyways, let's move forward, guys. Let's see. Somebody is wanting to talk to another person. Let's see. Can I clarify? Okay. Sun in Aries. Assertion. I want to pronounce the T, but I don't think assertion is assertion, right? It sounds wrong. It sounds wrong to me. Yep, as I said, third party. There's a third party involved here. Somebody is having clarity, experiencing a harsh truth, is awakening here to a plan that another person had, that there's a need to surrender. I get the feeling here that there is a third party you are dealing with. Yeah, clout chaser. I get here somebody is starting to recognize that they had somebody in their life here that was either putting them in third parties, or it is a third party karmic that is gossiping, spreading lies about this person. And there's a kind of a need to pull back and kind of defend oneself and try to, this does carry kind of a shadow work a little bit, trying to look at how I'm betraying myself, what I'm allowing into my life. Somebody's having clarity here that they need to surrender a situation, and they either need to come up with a plan on how to release this karmic, how to release somebody, how to defend their name. We'll see. Yeah, third eye, intuition is correct. Fire breather, not taking any shit. Somebody is not taking shit from a karmic here. Somebody has been revealed as a karmic. Yeah, there is, Leo, you or your person. Yeah, it's my twin flame card is coming out. So it's either a twin flame connection, a higher level soulmate connection. It's a soul partner here. Oh my gosh. Cards. Yeah. What did I say? They were being drained financially by another person, or drained energetically, because this is feeling depleted. They're being drained by a karmic here. They are watching their divine counterpart, whether this be a twin flame or soulmate, take it how it resonates. They're recognizing now that they do only want to be with this soul partner, and that they might have been, I get that this is somebody that you met, you might have had, because it's the 5th house. So it's somebody that it was a casual relationship. Things never really went anywhere because this person wasn't giving you a chance. They maybe felt like you weren't, you didn't fit into their lifestyle. You weren't their type. Before they were being too restrictive and stubborn. So they did not make way for the person that was kind of resonated with them, meant for their higher path. They went with a karmic instead, and it's a karmic lesson for them. Now, whether this be a romantic karmic, or maybe they just chose their friends, felt like my friends aren't going to like this person. I would rather be single and have fun with my friends. And then, they started to put too much energy into partying, going out, spending time with these friends. Now they're recognizing that these friends just talk shit about them behind their back, and, are trying to hurt this person's image now. It's almost like, well, you don't want to hang out with us anymore. We're going to spread a bunch of lies about you, or we've been spreading lies about you the whole time. Take it how it resonates here. Somebody is recognizing that they want to be with the person that they kind of pushed out of their life. It was a karmic lesson for them, and to stop trying to control everything. Somebody is wanting a divine partnership, wanting union with either a twin flame, or, if it's not a twin flame connection, it's a higher level soulmate. It's somebody that is a mirror soul to you. This person is hopeful that they'll be able to come back towards you, but they recognize that they would have to kind of go against their community. So the people that they spend time with, they're recognizing a lot of their connections are karmic in nature, and that they would kind of have to rebel a little bit in order to be with the soul partner. But again, if your life is not really in resonance with who you're meant to be, your divine partner is not going to be like the karmics that you're dealing with. If you are dating the same type over and over, and you're attracting the same type of toxic person over and over, why would you think that the person intended for you from God, from spirit, from source, whatever you're comfortable with terminology wise, why would you think that that person would act like and look like an ex that was toxic? That does not make any sense. They would be a little bit different from what your usual type is, because your usual type is not working, or you would not be on the dating scene to begin with, And sometimes it takes a divine partner coming into your life and shaking you up a little bit to realize, I'm not really happy with where my life is going right now. And, you know, the job that I have isn't really the job that I intended for myself. The people that I hang out with, I'm just kind of coasting through my life, you know, and it's kind of a lesson here that getting stuck in a groove, because with Taurus and Cancer, both of these cards are, you know, this is with thinking and then this is with your focus. So Cancers are the crab. When they feel uncomfortable, a Cancer will get their pinchers out and go back into their crab shell. You know, I need to defend myself. Cancers and Tauruses are known, as well as, you know, Scorpio. Scorpios are vengeful. So if you cross a Scorpio, there's a certain point where they will cut you off cold and then they will begin plotting revenge. A Taurus is also somebody that you can push quite a bit, but once you cross a line with a Taurus, that's not an enemy that you want. That could be said about any sign though, you know, and everybody has different aspects to, you know, no one is just going to be one entire sign, all of their planets in one house. You might have, you know, a lot, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Cancers and Tauruses are known for holding on to relationships that have ended. You know this person isn't good for you. You know this is a situation you need to let go of, but you remain hopeful that maybe things are going to turn around. And it comes from seeking comfort. And you have to think about their ruling planet. Okay. Like I was explaining, a dog is so loud when she snores. Sorry, guys. Taurus, ruled by Venus, the planet of love, of luxury, and an earth sign. Earth signs like to be grounded. They like to feel stable within the material. So no earth sign is gonna like be really comfortable with, I mean, even a mutable sign, which is a sign that likes to ebb and flow. The Virgos are not ones that are really like, let's go and do it. You know, it's all earth signs are more grounded and practical. That's just earth energy. So Taurus is the first earth sign. They're ruled by Venus and they're fixed. Fixed signs are stubborn in nature. They are, once they get an idea in their head and they stick to it and they don't like change. More so with a Taurus, again, being an earth sign, they're very stubborn. Now, a Leo is a fixed sign as well as an Aquarius. Leo's an Aquarius, you know, especially in Aquarius. Aquarius is very detached. Aquarius likes to do new things, likes to try different stuff. They're ruled by Uranus, you know, the planet of rebellion. Aquarius likes to try new things, likes to do different stuff. Have you ever argued with an Aquarius? Once an Aquarius makes their mind up about something, they will die on that hill. And you know, a Leo is similar. A Leo is fire. Fire likes change. Fire, you know, is not one that's going to get stuck in a groove and not want to release that. Fire is willing to flow more so than earth. But again, once a Leo makes up their mind about something, it's really hard to, that's just a fixed sign in general. That's fixed energy. I don't know why we're talking about astrology this much. It's relevant, I guess. This person is restricting the wrong things and they're being too stubborn in their thinking. It was a karmic lesson for them to learn. Okay, anyways, let's do tarot. The Chariot coming out. Yeah, Cancer here. The Devil, Capricorn. 1st to 7th. Foundations to your career, social standing as well. Somebody, this, not only does this apply in romance, this also applies to somebody's career. They were going kind of down a path that they're not really happy in, or they might just be kind of struggling again with what they want to do in their career. And it's causing them to try to restrict who they're allowing into their life. But we're not in charge of the timing of our lives, you know, divine timing. You can't really, and it might be a situation where, like I said, sometimes you attract a soul partner and this person comes into your life to kind of shake you awake, and then you separate, especially, you know, twin flames will separate. They will go through coming together, separation, but higher level soulmates can do that too if you're not ready for that person. So it might be that this person was meant to be a catalyst in your life and then meant to kind of give you space, allow you to learn and grow, and then you come back into each other's life when you've made room. But somebody here, they try to restrict themselves from who they're willing to, it's dating, because, you know, I'm seriously into you, my one and only. So they only have eyes for one person, but they're not allowing this to kind of flow naturally because they have very stubborn thinking. And it really comes from the fact that this person doesn't feel very grounded in their foundations in life. And with, you know, Cancer to Capricorn, they're trying to control things too much in their life because they don't really feel stable. And it might be that they're not really happy in their career. And, you know, it also might be that with my financial cards, they might be like, you know, going through a career change right now where they're struggling financially and they feel like, I'm not ready to date. And it's a thing here where somebody has kind of pulled back, but they're still watching another person. They're still interested in another person. Yeah, they're wanting to communicate here, 7 of Pentacles, but they're waiting. They're waiting because 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You saw me shuffle. Okay, this is significant. I've explained this in several readings, but in case you haven't heard it. So in terms of a person, a 9 of Pentacles person is somebody that is taking better care of themselves because they're preparing to go to the 10. So what does this mean? 10 of Pentacles points to, yeah, 2 of Cups. I'm amazing. I'm amazing, guys. No, it's my guides. I'm just I'm a conduit here. I'm just a messenger. Anyways, I will tell you, it doesn't matter. 9 of Pentacles. Working out, taking better care of your health, taking care of yourself, becoming single and self-sufficient on your own, because 9 of Pentacles, all of them want to go to the next one. 9 wants to go to the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is long-term relationships. It can be marriage, it's financial abundance, it's generational wealth, it's building with another person long-term. And what is the card under that? 2 of Cups. Soulmate connection. You pour into my cup as I pour into your cup, but under that, 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords, the Lovers. There is, yeah, 5 of, okay, we can't keep going. We can't keep going. Yeah, okay, there is another energy here. There's a Queen of Wands, which is a third party. Third party already tried to come out. It's a Queen of Wands can be a mistress. It's someone that in a low vibration is someone that is very sexual, lustful, promiscuous, and they also oftentimes will do spell work, do a lot of love spells, come to me spells, controlling spells. There is somebody here that is dealing with a karmic. For a lot of you, it's a karmic feminine. It was somebody had a choice between a soul partner and a karmic connection. They went with the karmic connection because they felt that this person was more better suited to casual encounters. So either they don't want a serious relationship because they don't feel stable, this person will hook up with me. This is somebody that will accept a casual relationship, and I know my soul partner would want something more serious. Or I like to party, I like to drink, I like to go out, I have these casual friends that I hang out with, and this karmic is involved in that. Whichever the case, or both. Somebody feels stuck in their head here. They're stuck in a mental prison because they are torn between the person they really want and karmic energy now. And I do get that somebody got involved with a karmic thinking that it was casual, thinking that I'm not ready for something serious. This will be something, you know, to a distraction to bide my time with. And now they have kind of a smear campaign going on against them where somebody is talking shit about them, making up lies, trying to influence the way people see this person. So now they feel like I have to kind of defend myself, try to protect my image here. And they're, again, weighing the two options, going back and forth. They're head versus heart here. They're very stuck in a rigid way of thinking, but the heart wants what it wants. This person is kind of waiting. Seven of Pentacles is also a card of manifestation. So it's like the person that Leo or cross watcher, your person, I'm going to say the Leo, take it how it resonates. It's just easier. The Leo here, they were wishing and praying for a certain type of person, because Seven of Pentacles is planting your seeds. It's like this, somebody that they have prayed for showed up in their life and they didn't recognize it at the time because they weren't in a position where they wanted something long term. So they instead tried to casually date somebody that was karmic, which will also, if Spirit sends you your soul partner and says, this is the person that you prayed for, here you go, and you say, Spirit will say, okay, let me unleash hell into your life until you start to recognize that you need to get your shit together to be with the person that I've made for you, that you prayed for here. This is the person you want to go date, living hell. This is going to be hell for you until you get your shit together. And it's not because you have to be with this person. It's because this is the person for you. And this is the person that you really do want to be with. It's just that this person is going to challenge you to grow in some way, is going to challenge you to change your rigid way of thinking. And little Karmisha, who seems like she's somebody that you could be casual with and have fun with, Karmisha is going to bring hell into your life in some way or another, by means of causing hell. Literally, it just depends on. A karmic will be somebody that is not meant to be in your life. They are a physical manifestation of a karmic lesson. This person needed to learn a lesson, and they can't control everything here, and they need to stop being so rigid in their thinking. So it's either the people that you are trying to date are rejecting you, are treating you shitty, are ghosting you. In this case, somebody's talking shit about this person. You know, it's people that are bringing hell into your life because they're not meant to be in your life. You're meant to be with this person. And if you don't take this person, Spirit says tower after tower after tower. It's not to force you to be with this person. It is to, this is the person you wanted. This is the person that was made for you. You can't say that you want a loving relationship, and then when the person that would provide you with a loving relationship shows up, you say, no. I'm not ready. It's not time for me yet, because if you wait until you're ready, you're never going to be ready. Five of Wands here. Somebody is creating conflict. Five of Wands is also competition. So I do get here, Leo, cross watcher, your person. There's competition here. So it's an energy where if you don't make the decision to go with this person, somebody else will, and that's going to be the tower for you. You are going to learn this lesson one way or the other, be it somebody is manifested into your life that brings bullshit. You recognize, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Let me get my shit together and be with the person I want to be with. And, you know, be the person I need to be to deserve the person I want to be with. Or I refuse, which is part of your free will. That's fine. But the tower might be that the person that was meant for you, that is your ideal person, that you feel like not now, maybe later. If it's meant to be, it'll be. I kind of want to stay stuck and not grow right now. It might be that they get involved with somebody else. You know, that happens. That's happened. We've seen this happen for the twin flames. And, you know, that's not above happening. I'm telling you, I have worked with a lot of twin flames. What has happened with a lot of twin flames that I work with, I never wanted to be a twin flame reader. I really didn't. It's just like spell work and twin flames. I don't know why these are my specialties. I didn't want them. They were put upon me, and this is just what I roll with. A lot of twin flames that I deal with. Almost every twin flame that I've dealt with. The divine masculine is stuck in karmic lessons. They will not grow. They will not learn. They are big babies. And, you know, they're refusing to get their life together. They're refusing to accept real love into their life. They feel like they don't deserve it. They manifest constant bullshit into their life, and they're just stuck in it, and they're really not doing the work to get out of it on their own. That's fine. But that doesn't mean that your divine feminine is just going to be waiting for you forever. So what has happened with a lot of the twin flames, the divine masculines, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Their window of opportunity has closed. New soulmate soul contracts were initiated. So soul contracts can shift and change at any time. Just because somebody is meant to be with you doesn't mean that they're most definitely going to be with you, and you don't have to do anything. You need to align with that person. And if you're refusing to do the work to align with the life that you want, it's not going to fall into your lap. And part of that is divine timing, yes, but it also is, you know, you have to kind of become the person that you need to be to handle that. You know, I have talked about this. This is a long reading, guys, but, you know, I told you I was going to channel. I started This Heart's Voyage. I started a YouTube channel in 2015. It overwhelmed me, and I ended up not doing it. But I was in a karmic relationship at that time that was getting more and more toxic and abusive. And that person would not really allow me to grow because they're karmic. They don't want you to grow. They want you to stay stuck. So it wasn't that I wasn't meant to do YouTube. It wasn't that This Heart's Voyage was going to go nowhere. It was that I was not the person yet I needed to be to, you know, breathe life into This Heart's Voyage and to be able to handle the challenges that come with, you know, running a YouTube channel, having a shop, you know, doing personal readings. It can be overwhelming because I'm one person trying to do it all. And, you know, it's a financial burden starting a new company and pouring your money into developing products and, you know, stocking up on things. It was not that my dreams were never going to happen for me. It was that I needed to become the person that could align with that. And it was not until I started to align with it that, you know, my blessings started to unfold. But if I would have stayed in that karmic relationship and never grown as a person, I would still be in a 9-to-5 that I was not really wanting to be in, that I wasn't happy in, and dreaming of maybe one day I could have my own shop and have a YouTube channel where I help people. You know, it would have still been a dream. You have to envision what you want and then take productive action. What is it? I can't think of the word right now. I can't think of the word. It doesn't matter. You have to take action towards your goals. You have to make space for them. You have to align with them. So, you know, it's not enough to say, this is the type of person I want to be with, like out into the universe. Are you the type of person that deserves, you know, could you handle a person like that? Are you going to be a good partner to a person like that? And it's fine to realize that I'm not, you know, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not where I need to be in order to handle a relationship with that person. That is absolutely fine. But you do not get to have a soul partner come into your life and you make the decision that I'm not going to align. I'm not going to work on myself to align with that person. I'm not going to put in the effort that would be needed to have that person. But I'm going to breadcrumb them and fuck with their head and try to keep them waiting for me while I fuck around. You know, that's the situation that a lot of these divine masculines were in, and that's why new soulmates aligned with a lot of the divine feminines. I know many, many divine feminines that have a twin flame, and they are in happy, committed relationships with a soulmate, and they are very happy, and they have moved on from their divine masculine twin flame. That's a reality that can happen because you don't get to just sit on your ass and have stuff handed to you, especially something divine that is sacred. You have to align with it, and you don't align with it by fucking around. So I do get that somebody is learning a harsh lesson here, but again, if you wait until you're ready, you're going to be waiting forever. I did not feel like I was ready to do Soulful Sundays. I've put it off for a long time, and it's something that had been requested, but I just thought I got to start doing it. I got to just do it. And then since I've done it, it has been very helpful, and I've got really positive responses. You know, I didn't feel like I was ready to start doing YouTube. You could go watch my first YouTube video. I'd prefer you not. I didn't even want to put my face on camera, but I was sick at that point. I didn't feel ready to do it at that point, but I thought this is something that I want to do and I feel like I could do it, so I'm just going to do it. And sometimes you just have to say fuck it and go for it. And if you're genuinely not ready and you need time, that's okay. But, you know, you have to be realistic in these things. If I'm not ready, I don't get to put somebody on hold while I fuck around. You know, I'm either actively working towards getting ready, I'm taking a risk for it, I'm trusting that, you know, the timing of my life. You get what I'm saying, Leo. Let's move on. Let's let it be what it is. I'm done with my speech. I like to speak life into people. This is what I do. But you get what I'm saying. This is where they are. This is where they are. And, you know, if you are the counterpart, if you are the person that this is your soulmate, this is your divine masculine, your divine feminine, this is your twin flame, if they do not step up to the plate, Spirit will send you somebody else that will. It's not a situation where you are stuck waiting for somebody to come towards you. And it might be that they have work they need to do on themselves before they can come towards you. But if they are a twin flame, if they are a mirror soul, that probably means that you have work you need to do on yourself as well. And don't get stuck in this groove that I have to wait on this person. But if it's a situation where they are not working on themselves, they will not budge, get back out there and live your life. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have great weeks. I'll see you again soon. Bye.